Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And before I even get started, I'm pre-recording this video and I'm gonna make a prediction. By the time this video goes live, I'm going to predict that XRP is already on its path back up above $3.50. Let's see if I'm right. This comes from Crypto Briefing. President Trump's digital asset report has been finalized and is scheduled for release next week. So now they're going to release this publicly on July 30th. You know, I thought we were going to get to read this brief this week. Now it looks like it's getting pushed into next week. Why is everything always delayed? I don't get it. And here's a fun fact. And the reason I want to talk about this is because right now, there's a lot of Bitcoin Maxi fear happening every time the price of XRP rises. But this fear goes all the way back to 2013. Back in 2013, people were offered $550 to say XRP is a scam. And that's because they feared XRP from day one. And Digital Asset Investor says, and the Bitcoin PR machine has spent millions ever since. You know, on the mainstream media news, they hate to talk about any other cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin, because I think they're all getting paid to keep the Bitcoin narrative going, even on the mainstream media news. The one thing I cannot wait for is when XRP takes the #1 spot away from Bitcoin, and that will happen. And when that does happen, there's going to be Bitcoin Maxi tears flowing all over X. This comes from Smoke. Ripple co-founder is now richer than the Google founders on paper. That was the headline after XRP's explosive rise in 2017. Chris Larsen briefly became one of the richest people on Earth. Expect headlines like that to return. I see a lot of people already saying that there's a good chance that Chris Larsen, during this cycle, will become the richest person on the planet. But even back in 2017, 2018, that run, people were predicting, bullish predictions were, maybe XRP gets above $1. It went above $3. What's the predictions right now? Everybody's predicting somewhere between $27 and $50. I think they're going to all be shocked by how high XRP actually goes. I think with all those catalysts that are building for XRP, I think this is going to be an epic run. And there's a good chance we not only flip Bitcoin in this run, we also go above 3 digits. Let's see how it all plays out. This comes from Garlinghouse. Like clockwork, with successful and market rallies, scammers ramp up their attacks on the crypto community. Please beware of the latest scam targeting the XRP family on YouTube and impersonating Ripple's official account. We will keep reporting these. Please do the same. As always, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Isn't that what I've been telling you this entire time? The scams are going to amp up as well. It's already happening. You see the AI videos of Brad promising to double your XRP bag. It is a scam. Don't fall for it and keep your crypto safe. If only there was a protocol solution that could protect all XRP holders from scams. Oh, wait, XRP Ledger Firewall.com. Garlinghouse, how about it? So introduction to Firewall. Imagine waking up to find your XRP drained from your account. It's a risk every self-custody holder faces, but we think we can help alleviate some of that concern. Introducing the XRP Ledger Firewall, a simple, user-friendly security feature designed to protect your XRP, even if your private key or seed phrase is compromised. You won't need to change the wallet you use today. Firewall will integrate seamlessly into your current setup, and an intuitive UI will guide you through a quick and easy setup process. Best of all, it's designed to protect you without disrupting your day-to-day usage. Firewall is baked directly into the XRP Ledger protocol. There is no third party to trust. It's an on-ledger feature, fully aligned with the principles of self-custody with a user-friendly interface. And they're already in progress of this. I'm going to find out more about this project, and I'll definitely share it with all of you. But right now, I think this is still a little bit early. I want to see where it goes from here. Here's why buying just 2,400 XRP is now out of reach for average person. Why did they choose 2,400? And then they show the rich list as well. Here's what I'm going to tell you. As the price of XRP rises, people are going to continue to get priced out. I've told you countless times, holding 1,000 XRP in the future, you're going to be a legend, because the 1,000 XRP is eventually going to become unattainable. Think about XRP at $50. Buying 1,000 XRP will cost $50,000. Most of retail will never acquire 1,000 XRP. Then think of XRP at $100. Now 1,000 XRP costs $100,000, and so on. You get the picture. XRP is going to price people out. If you're buying right now at these price points we're at today, you're still buying XRP at very undervalued prices. But there's no sense in somebody telling you you need to be holding specific amounts of XRP, because holding any amount of XRP in the future is going to be like holding Bitcoin now. XRP is only going to continue to rise in price because it's utility driven. It's use case driven. So don't listen to these people telling you how much you have to buy. Don't overthink it. Buy whatever you can afford, sit back, stay patient, and watch all the great things happening for this cryptocurrency. Sit back and watch your portfolio rise over time. But definitely don't stress and don't overinvest into XRP. UK considers pausing the creation of digital pound. Bank of England is reportedly rethinking its CBDC plans, saying tokenized bank deposits could make Bitcoin unnecessary. So now we're seeing another shift away from a central bank digital currency. We knew that was going to happen. I think the U.S. now going towards a stable coin is going to make a lot of other countries rethink their central bank digital currency plans. The EU, they want to keep all the power with the central bank. They're never going to shift away from the digital euro unless the digital euro doesn't gain traction. That's what will cause them to shift. But what about XRP? How does this factor in with XRP? We still get rich in the end, because XRP can move anything of value, whether it be a central bank digital currency, a stable coin, even works with fiat. You could use XRP right now to fix the current financial system. The only reason that they have no interest in fixing the current system is because they want to push the reset button. They want to go into a new financial system. I think they all want a gold-backed system again as well. They're going to tokenize gold and they're going to use it to back a country's digital currency. That's the future I see coming. This comes from Smoke. Being ISO 222 compliant, cryptocurrencies that have a greater likelihood of being integrated into centralized payment systems. Compliance with ISO 222 can help cryptocurrencies meet regulatory requirements more efficiently, boosting their credibility and trust with regulators and traditional financial players. The reason that these cryptocurrencies that were chosen to be compliant are going to gain more momentum over other cryptocurrencies is because they can pass regulations, and regulations are now coming. These cryptocurrencies are going to start to show their value because of regulations as well. Why did Swift select these 8 digital assets for ISO integration? These 8 tokens each solve important problems with the old Swift payment system. All 8 tokens combine faster payment speeds, lower transaction costs, greater transparency, and improved liquidity management. Each also brings unique features that make it essential to addressing Swift's slow, costly, and opaque payment process. As the financial world adopts ISO, these 8 platforms will consistently chosen as the technology that new systems are deployed on. And you definitely should be holding these cryptocurrencies: XRP, XLM, XDC, QNT, HBAR, Algo, IOTA, and ADA. Now, I know ADA has only been rumored to be compliant. I think ADA will also be compliant. And people now are saying, well, ISO doesn't mean anything because FedWire is now live. It takes time. Everything takes a little bit of time, and then all of a sudden, the value comes pouring in. And I think that's what we will see happen here as well. I think the big push will come once regulations are in place. Breaking: Ripple's trust bank charter bid could redefine U.S. financial law. XRP, stablecoins, and smart contracts may become U.S. financial infrastructure. So what they're saying here also is that if they wanted to, they could fast track Ripple's National Trust Bank Charter if the Fed wants it. So it's up to the Fed now. If they want to push this through, they could have the Ripple's bank charter in place most likely before 2026. Other people are saying nothing's going to happen until 2026 with this bank charter license. But, you know, it's like anything. Everything in Washington seems to move at a snail's pace. Right now, we also have the banks fighting back on this at the same time. And I'm sure the banks still have a lot of pull in Washington. But it's just a matter of time until Ripple emerges as a bank. I think it will eventually emerge into a central bank. There is a very good chance that happens as well. I always said that there's a chance that Ripple would one day replace the Fed. And I think the Fed replacement is coming if we go to a gold-backed digital dollar. It's still too early to call yet, though, because a lot has to happen still. Once Ripple becomes a bank, we all become bank branches as XRP holders. That's all you need to worry about. And no matter how this plays out from here, we always get rich in the end. Our crypto journey has a happy ending. We get rich. And I always told people, you know, the day you bought XRP, you bought a winning lottery ticket, as long as you don't sell it. As long as you can stay patient and get to the finish line, your winning lottery ticket will give you financial freedom. But until it happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.